Welcome to the NH Fitness Lifestyle video, and this week is all about competition prep. Also, I'm going to go into a little bit about the nutrition, macros and calories, what I've been doing with that. Also, a little bit of a guideline of exactly what I've been doing with my exercise regime per week, and also juggling competition prep in with a bit of social life, being that I had my engagement party, and lots more. So be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that bell button, give it a like, and leave any comments relevant to this particular video. And if you haven't watched the previous videos, I'll pop it up on here. Watch them first before you continue watching this. Okay, let's go into my measurements first. So it's Monday the 20th of September, which makes it 7 weeks out. And as you can see, it's this week's weigh-in. So I'm going to weigh myself, and I'm obviously going to show you the results. And I'm also going to do a comparison to last week. Follow me.
Please step off whilst calibrating.
So the good news is this week is I've lost fat. So it's 15% rather than 16.6. And I've lost weight and I've gained muscle mass, which is great. Also, when I flip across to the trunk, I've lost from 7 to 6.1. So overall, I've had that newbie gain in the muscle and I've lost fat. So it's a really good start. So back in the studio again, I've just been walking around and sort of visualising where I could actually be doing the posing. Because I've actually got a coach, James Alexander Ellis, from next week. He's going to be giving me his first session. Well, I'm actually going to be doing it here because we're going to be doing it over a Zoom. So I'm really excited for that. And obviously I've kind of just made sure we've got enough space in there. This is a place where I took pictures this week. And I'm going to start off with the front. So this is the front view. And then this is the side, and then obviously the back. What I do feel I've lost a little bit here, but still a little bit to go with this lower back fat. But I think more importantly, as you can see in the video, I've actually gained muscle, and I certainly can see that a little bit around the chest. You can see it on my back, see it on my legs, generally everywhere, and that's a real good start. And I've lost fat, and I've lost a little bit of weight as well. So if that continues that way, that's absolutely brilliant. So yeah, this is the studio. So in this week's video, I'm going to give you a bit more insight exactly what my workouts are in a week. And let's start off with, first of all, what I'm heading towards. So I do a weight training session each day for 5 days. I'm also still continuing my calisthenics, where I'm going to be developing that handstand. I've developed the pistol squat. So in this video, I intend to do that at the gym, which is a gym where I train near when I'm at home. But on the other days, I'm either going to be training at my gym, doing my HIIT workouts, which is at Energy, and that's going to be every day because I do that with my clients. And also I'm going to be using another gym just up the road from there, which is called Vision. And at Vision, they tend to have lots of equipment based around weight training, and I've got a training buddy there, which really pushes me, really inspires me. He's actually competing as well, but he's competing in a physique category instead. So as you can see, there's Alex in the background. Oh, he's a bit more size than me. But yeah, he really pushes me. So I'm going to do chest, back, and shoulders and arms with Alex. So that's going to be 3 days doing upper body. And 2 or 3 days, the third day will be a bonus, I'll be doing legs. So on leg day, I'm doing more of a hamstring dominant day and more of a quad day. And obviously each of them will be covering compound exercises, and I'll be doing calves as well. The additional day, if I end up doing it 3 days, I'll be actually going with my girlfriend Sarah down at a local gym as well. So that's kind of the approach at the beginning. Obviously I'm going to see how I get on with the cardio, because I do about 10,000 steps every day, around about that every day. But if I do need to up the cardio, I will, and I'll increase maybe doing a walk with that. But let's see how it gets on over the week. So obviously I'll be adapting this along the way and keeping you updated. On this week's meal prep, I'm using a local company called Lean Cuisine. It's only approximately about 5 minutes away from where I work, which is down in Retail World. And this is the reason why I've changed it is mainly because location. I do like to pick it up, and it also means when I get there, I can have my favourite, and that is the 3 poached eggs on multi-grain toast. So I really enjoy that one, and then I can get the meals for the coming 3 days. I'll go back there on the Wednesday and collect the remaining amount. So today, what I've got is the remaining 2 breakfasts, which I like this one. This is the granola, berries, and also there's mango in that. So I really like that with yogurt. and I've also selected my 3 lunches. So this one is the chicken mash and greens, so that's quite nice. And then I've also got bang bang chicken, which is like a spicy rice and chicken with veg. And I've also got a chicken burner with rice. So again, they're going to be my next 3 lunches, and then I'm going to make my own evening meals so I can have it with Sarah. So therefore, it's a bit of a winner. Got everything prepped for the day and have a nice evening meal at the house. So that's the strategy for this week for the meal prep. It's now my second pickup. It's ended up being Thursday morning, and the reason for that was I was pretty busy yesterday and had enough food to see me through anyway. So today I enjoyed my favourite again. Actually, I made a little twist to it, and that was mashed avocado with 2 poached egg on multi-grain toast, and that was really nice. And also I've picked up my remaining 2 meals, and obviously I've got the granola at home for tomorrow. The 2 meals is basically salmon and greens, which is basically salmon with broccoli, and I think there's other greens in there, and rice. And also I've had another chicken dish, like my chicken, and that is going to be satay chicken with veg and rice as well. So yeah, it's been a good week with this one. I'll obviously share with you the macros at the end of the video. And I have to add, as a reflection, this will be the company I will be using moving forward. And also, we've been speaking about maybe helping some of my clients come here to get their prep as well. What I do like about here, in comparison, I would say Real Foods is designed for the everyday man who just wants to lose weight. But I do think Lean Cuisine is a little bit more wholesome foods with their choices on their meals. And that is my choice where I'm going to continue using these moving forward, at least until I finish my show or prior to the show, because nearer to the show there's going to be some tweaks where it does need to be super clean, so I probably will need to prep everything 2-3 weeks before, but this will certainly help me up to that point. So yeah, now we're going to go on to the next part of the video. In this part of the video I'm just going to go into the macros and calories, and also compare it to last week, and also a little bit of something I had to juggle this particular week. So let's start off with week 2, which is what we're on now in comparison to the videos. And as you can see, the average was 2,451 calories per day, and the carbohydrates was 41%, the fat was 27%, and the protein was 32%. Now in comparison to last week, I would have liked that to be a bit higher, but it's not quite at 35% protein yet. However, you'd see on that chart the engagement party. So that was a calorie massively increased to 3,107, but also I did have alcohol in there. So I won't know how that's affected my body until next week, so obviously we'll have a look at that. But as you can see, what I've done is I've done a down feed on that Sunday because of the Saturday was so high. And obviously with that down feed, I tried to really drop the fat and obviously get the protein a bit higher. So therefore it kept me on point. Remember, this week's goal was 2,500. Probably next week I'm going to keep that the same again, but focus on getting that protein higher, because I want it around about 35% in the protein. But yeah, so I had a really good evening, which was booked ages ago, so I had to do that. I did have a few drinks as well. So I had 3 calls, like I said, and I had 3 Sambuca shots, which kind of was given to me, so I felt like I had to go with it. But no more alcohol now, so because I know how much that does affect prep. But obviously that was a special occasion, being an engagement party. But yeah, it's all good. I'm glad it's all staying on point. And as you can see this week, everything's been really good, really successful. And I'll be really looking forward to sharing next week of all this. So obviously if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Hit that bell button so I can update you week by week, because these videos come out every Wednesday. And please, 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 if you haven't already done so, give it a like, leave a comment, because it's great to hear from you, and hopefully you'll be back next week.